Wake up, get up, stretch my legs, eat some breakfast, milk and eggs, brush my teeth up, wash my face, throw my clothes on, start my day. Wake up, I can smell the smoke from the bacon. Let's go, see the sun shining from the window.
What's up, what's up? It's your girl, OG Chrissy. I'm Demetra. And you tuned in to 2 Peas in a Pod. So we here today. First of all, let me give some shout outs before we get started. I need to shout out to my girl, Shay Trendy.
What up, Shay?
What it do, baby?
What up, Shay?
Shout out to Exotic Pop. Shout out to Bel Air, girls and boys. You hear me? Shout out to Bel Air. Like, straight up, everybody that's sponsoring us, everybody that's behind us. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to my boy Nine. We got them, his album just dropped 9 times 2. So y'all make sure y'all tune in to him and XO. And in the building, we got, you know what I'm saying? There's some legendary stuff going on right now.
Legendary.
Facts. We got my boy, my brother, my mentor.
No,
I mean, because people don't know, like real. Like, you know, and this for real. You know, this unfiltered realness right here. Like, this is solid. My brother, my bro. You know, y'all know him as the producer, Mr. E. Y'all know him as the director, Mr. E. But, you know, this my brother, and we got him in the building. Shout out to Triple D Revenge Movie.
Hey.
So, salute to you, bro. Thank you for coming.
Salute to y'all. Thank y'all for having me. 2 Peas.
In the pie. Also, we got the, you know, this my bro too. You know what I'm saying? We go back like 4 flats.
CC for life.
For life. You know what I'm saying? Not only the high school, but even in Carter High, the movie. And, you know, just, this my Oak Cliff brother. This my, for real, this my fam. OCT. Facts. Facts. KP, you heard me? We in the building. He is in the building. He is one of the star actors at Triple D Revenge Movie.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
So shout out to my boy Brandon.
Appreciate y'all, 2 beautiful queens, for having us here.
Thank y'all for coming.
Thank y'all.
Yeah, appreciate that.
So, I want y'all to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Get loose as a goose. Don't get me started.
Hey.
Nah, for real.
And today's show is really about just what's going on in the world. You know, we definitely gonna touch on what y'all work on and everything you have going on. But we just wanna, you know, just have fun. Just be relaxed. Like, show you who we are.
Yeah.
Cause we 2 Peas in the pie. We a whole vibe. We energy of our
just
own.
different.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Let me do this little shout out. Shout out to my sis, my co-host, my host. This is Pisces season, for those that don't know. Y'all need to get familiar with it.
Get familiar with it. We the best. That precious ass. No debate. You know. We the last. Say the best for last.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah.
What was that?
DJ Khaled.
Oh, Erica Badu, Rihanna, Janae Aiko. Like,
what? Shout out to Erica Badu too.
Yes.
Love me some Erica.
Yes. Did y'all see the? Okay. Shout out to Shay, Pisces, another Pisces. But for those that are tuning in, we definitely have an event coming up soon for Pisces season.
Rest in paradise, still R.I.P.
Real talk.
I still hear him saying my name. Hey, D.
And the crazy thing, y'all, you know, and you know, for y'all that know, COVID is real.
Right.
It's still going on, so please make sure that y'all are masking up, getting tested.
Stay at home.
Yeah, quarantine. I don't really speak too much on vaccines and all that kind of stuff. I just tell you do what's best for you and your body.
Yeah. What you think is best for you.
Yeah, and just leave it at that. But so, let's get this party started.
Hey.
So, E, tell me about Triple D Revenge Movie. Just give me, like, what made you do a second movie? And then with the second movie, what made you get the people that you have for the movie? Because when I tell you the trailer is bomb. Like, I know, you know what I'm saying? I'm behind the scenes, so I know.
That trailer is fire.
And we will show y'all a clip of the trailer.
But since he wanna play God, fucking I'ma play God too.
Like 2 o'clock, I got a call that my dog died, but I'm going. Decline the call, cause I've been plotting all morning how I'm a smoker. For real. Caught him necking at the club, I'm in motion. Guess what I'm toting? Every night I got, they know the...
Let us know, you know, about it.
Well, Triple D Revenge is part 2 of the first movie that me and Juan did called the Triple D movie.
Okay.
And that concept basically came from him approaching me saying, man, I want to do a movie. I want to submit it to a film festival. And I told him, I said, man, if we're going to do it, let's get paid. Let's do it for real. You know, so at the time I was producing, I had relationships. Most of the artists that was popping at the time. Shout out to DeRoe and Chief and Fat Pimp and Baby, Mr. Lucci, Lil Man, man, there was a lot of artists. T-Cash, T-Cash. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. And the bottom line is, we did the film and got a bigger response than I thought it was going to get. And that really made me want to get involved in filmmaking. So the next few years after that, I just kind of start studying filmmaking. You know what I'm saying? Looking at other directors and how they do things, and just kind of learning a little bit about filmmaking. And we did it. We start casting. You know, you was part. Shout out to Chrissy. She was part of the casting staff for Triple D Revenge, and you know, we did auditions, and we were very, very picky. Very, very picky. Very picky. But
and I do want to plug that in, you guys. Like, one thing I can say working with Ian, like, you know, I always tell you this, but you know, I'm so thankful for that opportunity. And I am gonna plug this in too. We working on some future stuff.
Straight up.
But take me to the acting class so I can slide through one of them films.
You hear me? For real.
I took when I was little. Katie Studio.
Girl, I grew up with a mother breaking her fucking back, trying to provide for children with no father around. Men don't give a fuck about us. They see us and want to fuck us. Bitch, learn to live with that shit.
You know what? My boy said he knew you though.
Who's your boy?
Kendrick.
Oh, Lamar? Cause you know, he can get it.
You got all stuff now.
Come with wealth, nappy head, these dreadlocks protect my mental.
Hey man, you gotta take responsibility for what you're doing to these females, man.
Bro, these hoes be wanting that shit.
Hey.
Alright, bro.
Comes with death. And rest in peace to all my fallen brothers. I dedicate this life of life to all your troubled mothers who ain't sleeping at night, cause 2020 ain't right.
So you wanna be a stripper?
First of all, I'm a dancer and an entrepreneur. Don't act like you know.
26, I'm stepping out of ignorance. Like, hold on, let that resonate. When collard greens really hit, I need another plate.
Wow! Get the fuck, nigga, you see what the hell is happening? Grab a bag or some shit.
A brighter day, like, hold on, let that resonate. When collard greens
You know
really
what?
hit,
Hold
I need
on.
another plate.
Look at me. When you walk outside through those 2 glass doors you just came in through, you will embark on something far more cruel than today's problem. You've got to be prepared, or your lack of preparation will put you in the percentage of over half of our community, in jail or in poverty, which, in my opinion, is a form of incarceration.
But the tag on to what he was saying, what you're saying is right. Like it was very organic as far as like holding each other to a standard. Because I would be directing, and Brandon here would he would call me to the side and say, hey, you know, such, and I'd be fucking with him. I'd be messing with him. I'd be like, so you want to direct it and you want me to direct it? Yeah. But let me say this, because keep it all the way live. So every now and then he'll catch something. And I say, bro, thank you, bro.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Yeah.
What can I say?
But
thank you. Man, thank you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it was always a team effort. And man, this nigga. So let me tell you this. He sent me a audition, and I could believe he didn't want an audition too. But he sent me an audition, and man, and it blew my mind.
Yeah.
It blew my mind. I said, ooh, you know how you just be like, I was like, man, it blew my mind. And
when did he see you? Was it a monologue or?
No, he auditioned for his piece.
Okay.
Yeah, he auditioned for his piece. And let me say this. I'm gonna give y'all some exclusive shit. Not some
Wait, hold on. Exclusive.
I ain't never told nobody this before. I ain't doing no gas. During the first one, I didn't know much about film, but the thing about it is, you know, the city loved it.
Yeah.
And I think part of the reason they loved it is because they like some of their favorite rappers. One of the rappers that they really liked is Big Chief in the movie. Mm-hmm. He played Big Lou. Mm-hmm. So the bottom line is, I had a hard time coming to grips with the reality that maybe in this one, it wasn't going to be Chief again, it's Big Lou. Mm-hmm. So I kind of was a little biased about it. Mm-hmm. And I gotta say, when he sent me that trailer, it made me feel like I didn't know what the hell I was doing in the first one. Yeah. Not because Chief did it, but because he just poured so much love and life into that character. Yeah. It made me double, and I'm the one that made this character up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it made me second guess how much love I put into it, man. So, man, shout out to my boy, and not just him. The whole crew, they really did their thing, man. Yeah. They really did their thing. I will be honest enough to say I was picky. Sometimes you be picky and pick wrong. Yeah. but the thing about it is I think we got it right on this one. Definitely. You know, and shout out to the crew. I had a good crew. Shout out to Jamal. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you know, and we had some moving around with characters.
Shout out to Lauren.
Yeah. To who?
Lauren.
Yeah, shout out to my sister Lauren. Lauren. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, Lauren.
Yeah, shout out
to Lauren.
Yeah. He said Lauren.
Lauren, yeah, that's why I said Lauren.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lauren, my bad.
Lauren.
Laura.
It's okay. But anyway, yeah, so I think you know, I think it's on us because the crew and the cast, especially the cast, they really did their thing. So that put a lot of pressure on me. So just imagine me sitting down to the trailer trying to do the trailer, and I got all this pressure on me because I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. Boy, if this shit suck, they gonna let me have it. They gonna let me have it. And even when I was done, and even when to be honest with you, even when I was done with the trailer, I wasn't 100% confident just because. You know, you be kind of out on a limb by yourself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But all I could do is, you know, shout out to Prophecy too, the editor behind it, man. You know what I'm saying? But all we could do is put it together and just, you know, and as long as we confident in it, then it was going to
Let me say something too, man. I don't mean to interrupt y'all. Movies, man, you know, as our black culture growing music and movies, we already shit it and we already kill it before it even get out. And most of the time it's the quality. And it's the BET uncut quality. Yeah. It's the go on YouTube and you see 50,000 videos look the same. When I say the music plays a big part in a movie, the sound, the setup,
absolutely.
It makes a whole big man. When I say it make it look so much different than putting somebody who play on a Sunday morning, they can play the keys, but they don't know how to play, when to put in a piano note. Gotcha. When I say a piano note play, you know, if you watch Jason, that you played it anywhere for, how long has it been out for? Over 20 years. When I saw the trailer, I was just like, damn, the sound matched the quality. Yeah. It didn't seem like you just found somebody to do it. Right. You found the right person that knew what sound scanning it like in the industry, because that's.
I did the music for it.
Oh, so word? Okay, we tell you.
That's exclusive.
That's crazy. I think you was telling me, but I'm just saying, like, you just gotta understand, like, me, when I see stuff on BET, I'm like, he tried. Like, that sound like porn music at the wrong time. This sound like church music at a fighting time. Like, some old person went with some old ways and put it on some new, like, so you brought in something that's gonna match, especially with shout out to Mo 3 from, I mean, the end is just the quality of the sound. It was like, it was there. It looked professional. So you gonna get a lot of stank faces. Like, you did that?
Yeah.
Because we don't get that much quality. Like, you right there with Benny Boom. Like, you don't get that quality. Everybody don't have that. Trust me, I done did over 40 projects, and I know some of them. My agent's like, we ain't putting that on the real. Demo reel because they, you did that at the house. They told me that to my face. So instead of it hurting me, it's like,
you don't want the word to hurt you.
Right. Yeah, because they gonna murder you on YouTube. They gonna meme you to death. Ain't shit. You gonna be on everybody's Instagram. Just for the pics of it. But this right here, I would say you really put some real shit together. So.
Water, man. What we did. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I was just playing my Kobe part. You Phil Jackson, Jack.
Okay.
I didn't hit that bitch. The timing and everything was in there over there.
Jordan and Pippen. Yeah, we in this thing too. You know. Well, look, shout out to the Triple D Revenge. Like I say, the trailer is bomb. Y'all be able to see it. I'll show it on here. Y'all can see it on the podcast. But you'll be able to click the link and watch it for yourself as well. So, we're about to get into some of this week's little topics that we want to talk about.
Right.
First thing is, the topic I have is, do men, and this, okay, this was a post we saw about, I forgot, I don't even want to get wrong information, but a girl put up a post and said something about how she almost got, shot or killed because she was asked for her number and the guy.
Yeah. I didn't see the post. You was telling me about it.
Yeah,
the guy in my story.
Yeah. The guy, whatever. So, I want you to, if you feel...
Oh, yeah, I'm good. That was, yeah. So, my story is, I don't really know how you want to direct the question or what you're asking them.
Okay, so let me ask the question and I want her to kind of give y'all
some background.
Yeah. So the question is, do y'all know if men get mad when a lady does not give them the attention they want when they ask or a phone number when they ask?
Right.
Okay.
So my story is, me and my best friend actually got robbed at gunpoint for not giving somebody a phone number. So yeah.
Where was y'all?
Where was it? Out Campbell. Austin Avenue on Campbell. Yeah, so we was going for a birthday party, and I begging everywhere I go. My mama taught me that, you know, just pull out. Yeah, and we was walking in, and they tried to stop and holler at us, and it was, you know, how we like, no. Well, I would walk across, but it's like, no. But they literally waited for us to come out. And we walked out by ourselves, and it's like, as soon as we hit that corner, like, I seen them. So I'm telling my best friend, like, come on, the way I was raised, I seen them before. Yeah. So I'm trying to tell her, like, come on. And by the time I get to the door, because I didn't have to have my key out. So by the time I get to the door, the car unlocked. And they just pull up and, like, locked us in. And they literally, like, robbed us at that point. All off of us not wanting to talk to them.
So I got a question. Mm-hmm. I know y'all asking the questions, but I got a question. So, do you think the probably was gonna rob you anyway?
Right, that's what I'm thinking.
I don't.
That's what it sounds
like. Either they had the mindset of they ain't gonna give a number, we still gonna.
It probably it would have been if it wasn't us, it was gonna be somebody else.
Later.
Yeah.
Because Grammy niggas do that shit. No,
because we was crossing the street and they stopped us. Like it was the parking lot, the street, and the club. So we was crossing the street and they was like pulling in and they stopped us. And then they had words with my best friend and they literally waited for us to come out. So.
And so the story I saw on Facebook, it was a girl was asked her number by a guy. She denied. You know, it was like,
I did.
Yeah. And then I think he shot at her or something.
When she walked out. Yeah. And he started like going off on her and ended up shooting her.
Yeah.
That's really extreme. But I'm gonna tell you this. Sometimes they be fabricating them headlines and stories and stuff so they can get clickbait or so that way people can look at it. Not to say that didn't happen or that don't happen. I can't say that that's typical that I've seen. Now, but I do. Yeah. But I think the point is, I think the point is, dudes do get mad, and I have seen dudes get mad before.
Like people, they will literally make you put your number in their phone. Like they will call you right then and there to make sure they got your number.
Put it in the phone right now.
Call me right now.
I mean, we've had really very serious. You know what I'm saying? Like mine hasn't been as serious as getting robbed, but it's been to the point where I've had dudes follow me and been stalked. You know what I'm saying? So it's real out here. So I guess, my question, and I guess we're enlightening y'all because even you're saying like, damn, is that real out here?
That's why the DMs get ignored. That's why a lot of women act the way they act toward me. Yeah.
I'm gonna let Brandon answer first.
I mean,
because put this as a step, is this your daughter or your sister?
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, what would you?
Because a lot of times we don't share these things with our brothers, and because we try to handle.
There's a reason why my sister don't share nothing with me, because I'm the crazy one in the family. I don't, And
when your birthday?
June 7th. Yeah, but I'm crazy on my family. I ain't no two sides. I'm saying my family come first. I only got one sister, so shout out to Chetney. I love her to death. So if anybody was to tell me, if she was to tell me that shit, I just wait for like 5, 6, 7 months. Then I get even.
Oh yeah, my brother.
I'm just playing, but
like incriminate everybody.
Nah,
I'm going to jail.
I'm trying to figure out. So what are you asking again? Like as far as like how do we look at it or what?
Yeah. So I mean, well, from one perspective, have y'all ever known any men to do that? Let me just say that. And then
I can be transparent and say I've been disappointed if I knew somebody and I was introduced myself like wanting to be with her or wanting to go get a date and she just like, no, I'm good. Like, I mean, and that rarely happens because it's your approach first. Yeah. So, and then it's your vibe. So if we're glancing at each other from afar, if I'm not paying attention to you, come speak to me, I speak to you, then that's genuine more so than I didn't see you in the club the whole night. That's why I don't do clubs. I see you in the club the whole night and I've been just pervertedly lusting after you all night. Because that's what it is at the end of the day. Like, you're just looking at somebody like, I want that, I want that, I want that. Yeah. Versus, oh, she's cute. I'm finna dance. Oh, we bump into each other at the bar. Oh, here she is again. I'm gonna speak. Hello, how you? But for bummy ass niggas that just do shit like that, I mean, you gonna have those roaches out there, but it's like
them cockroaches. Yeah,
them the cockroaches that come out at night. Yeah. But I'm saying I don't get what. I've never had none of my brothers talk like that because I don't know, we ain't in a grimy state to be mad when someone gives, because we all get rejected. If I say, hey,
would that be what that is, like a fear of rejection, or just how they react?
It's the mentality of that rejection that's
probably
repetitive.
When their homeboys be with them too, and you reject them in front of their dudes, they niggas, and that's.
Well, first of all, you ain't no man if you're doing it in front of your dudes, because y'all really gloating. So it's just, who's gonna talk to you in front of, unless she's really about, like, she like you that much. Yeah. But if it's me, you, and all us 5 males out, I'm finna move y'all to the side. I'm gonna come find you by myself. You know what I'm saying? And if she see them looking from afar, that's what bros do. But in a sense, it's like, ain't nobody should be that mad because it's like 20 million women in this world. Yeah. Somebody wants your ass, just not this person. Right. And if your mind is set on wanting that person, or you're like me getting your phone and putting my number in, it's already doing too much to you anyway and your energy. Unless you aggressively like that shit.
Speak on that energy.
I'm just saying, I ain't gonna grab a phone and be like, put this in and let me call it, because I don't want nobody that bad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I want a wife, but I'm saying at the end of the day, she ain't, that's what God gave me.
Because it's like, if I had to force you to do something, then it ain't genuine.
And then you get mad and rob somebody, it's probably like, hey, we gonna talk to some chicks and we're gonna rob some chicks.
That's what it sounds like.
That's like some bummy ass, like, road shit. Like, I don't know.
But it get real out here, y'all. So, I'm just putting this out there and just letting y'all know it's real out here. So for you fellas that's out here trying to like kill bitches because they don't want to talk to you.
Somebody hurt their feelings.
Yeah, LTC, carry
when
on.
y'all out with these women, just pay, like, if you with your home girl, like, 'cause I grew up with boys, so I'm usually with, you know, my boys, so, but they pay attention to me, so just that right there, like, just pay attention to the women when y'all out. I don't care if your sister, sister needs, you know, best friend, just keep a lookout for them.
Yeah, just pay attention.
If I'm with my bro, like, and somebody's trying to talk to me, and if I walk next to him, like, he know. Like,
yeah, he know. Yeah. Like, she ain't trying to be up. Yeah. If I be like, bro, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? Yeah. First, well, I'll say this. The kind of presence that I have, you're probably not going to be that comfortable. Like, if me and Chrissy together, you probably not going to be that comfortable. And it's not that I'm cuffing or trying to make anybody feel like she can't be approached, but I will have a composure, like, as long as she on my watch.
Yeah.
Then I feel a certain responsibility for her safety.
She gotta go home.
You know what I'm saying?
She got all that.
You know, and I'm gonna tell you this: men are more likely to prey on a woman without the presence of a man. You know what I'm saying? This is what I was taught. I was taught that players get chose. So I mean, we don't know nothing. We don't. I mean, we don't know nothing about no getting in your field. And I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it all the way real. This dark skin made me look like I'm strong and all that. But the truth is, like, I have a fear of rejection on that level. So most of the time, I'm very picky about who I approach anyway. Usually, there's already a vibe going.
Because you already know 50-50 how you gonna handle that response.
Yeah, I'm shit.
If she tell you now, you be like, all right.
No. I'm gonna just be like, okay, well, I respect that. I appreciate it. But I'm gonna be honest. You probably think I'm lying, but that rarely happens. Yeah. But that's only because I'm picky.
Before marriage.
Yeah, before marriage. But it's only because I'm picky. You know what I'm saying? Okay, my wife is a good example.
Okay.
I didn't approach my wife.
She chose?
She chose. She did. And everybody, straight up, she chose. But I'm
make up. So you was just over there glistening. Dark skin just like glistening. They cocoa butter on that day. She was like, who was he?
No, let me tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Really, I knew her about 6 years before. You know what I'm saying? We ever like start dating, and everybody liked her.
Okay.
You know, everybody liked her, and like I said, I don't want to get rejected. She classy, reject everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was very sophisticated and rejected people, and so I just never tried to talk to her. And I actually walked in the shop one day with a girlfriend at the time, and she acted a fool. Yeah, she acted a fool, and we had never dated. We had never talked on the phone or none of that. And she tripped all the way.
She knew
She knew then. She felt some type of way.
Like, and that is real.
No history, and I feel some type of way when you what?
Yeah, we never had no history. And then the poor girl, she didn't even know what was going on. Man, I walked in the shop because my wife did hair at the time, and I walked in the shop, and I told my ex, I told her to stay in the car, but she wanted to get out for some reason. So we walked in the shop, and my wife just get up and she said, "Who are you?" And I said, "I know she didn't do that. I know she didn't do that." And then she took it a step further and said, "Okay, so who are you to him?" And the girl just, and the girl is so perky. She was just like, she could probably go see this interview. And she was just like,
shout out to the girl that's going to see this. Shout out to the lady.
Yeah. But so after we got married, I asked my wife about it, teasing her. I brought it back up. I said, "Why'd you do that?" And she just buried her head in my chest, and she was like, "I was so jealous. I don't know what happened. I don't know what came over me." So, yeah, so I you know, so I don't
get jealous. You know, gangsters get be yours.
So I don't really know anything about strong arming a chick to try to get her number. That don't really occur to me. That don't really occur to me.
Yeah, it ain't.
And then that and just being raised with men, you know, to have it happen to me, I'm like, because I don't see Like my brother them acting like this.
Exactly.
So I would have never thought that would have happened to me. Like,
Yeah, but you know what? Let me tell you, the ego is fragile.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially if it's been broken through time.
Yeah, the ego is fragile, and contrary to
never built.
Right, that way.
And contrary to popular belief, men have insecurities too.
Oh, of
You know what I'm
course.
saying?
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes men like to be told they handsome and smell good, and you know, men.
Yeah, right.
So
right, yeah.
You know, right. But so my bottom line there, sometimes you know, we will turn insecurities into anger.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We will turn a hurt ego into fury and frustration and like. So now you didn't generated that into now you mad.
Yeah.
But really, what it is you're not mad, you're hurt.
Hurt. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so another reason, my boy he brought up that when you with your boys, you kind of have your fellas come on to the side.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why I do that. I do that just in case she decides to trip out. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be out there like that. You know what I'm saying? Say, because
I got embarrassed.
But I'm gonna tell you. But I'm gonna tell you this. The thing about it is like. I've always been different. I always like to try to approach chicks that I think got some class, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the type of woman that I would approach, most of the time she wouldn't do anything to embarrass you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a woman first.
Yeah. And she's classy and she has grace.
At the crib.
Woman first.
Yeah, and you know.
I'ma holler at you at the crib.
And you know what? And I have been rejected before. I've been rejected before, but I was let down in a classy way where she said, well, you know what? Right now, this is bad timing.
Yeah.
Maybe later on, the timing will align.
Most of the time, that's all it is.
Yeah,
bad
timing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not hanging with my girls. I ain't worried about you right now. Yeah.
But sometimes she just not in that season.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know. But me knowing that and me knowing how women that wouldn't bother me.
Yeah.
You know, because at the end of the day, players get told.
Okay. All right, so I got one more question to ask y'all, then we're going to get into our little game. So, sex. Is it bad? Did it change? It's got everything. Like, oh, shit.
I'm trying to work on that.
I catch everything.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, shit.
See, I'm an Aquarius. I like sex.
Shout out to the Aquarius.
I was like, oh, the show started.
See, you did say all shit.
When she said sex, I was like, oh, okay, so now we get started.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I gotta sit over there, man.
Oh, yeah, she catching it all.
Man.
Okay, so check it. Bam. All right, sex. So, in a relationship, marriage, whatever, is sex a deal breaker if it's bad? If it's bad.
They like, yup.
If it's bad. Like, this is what I'm saying. You can be in a relationship. You know how, because there are people like this. Been in a relationship for 6 months, for years.
For us personally or like men, period? Us personally or men?
Personally, whatever. Look, I'm saying.
You can't speak.
Yeah.
No,
And we even got people.
It's a general consent.
If they want to comment out there, if they want to comment, they can.
Okay.
If y'all feel like y'all want to comment. For real.
That's what I'm saying. I know it's a general consent. I know that most do, because first of all, men are physical.
Well, how you feel like, well, first of all.
Yeah, we physical. We are very physical. We are very superficial.
Yeah, but why?
Yeah, we're very physical. We're very superficial, and not only that, we procreate.
Because I'm like, if this woman is everything, like everything on your list is checked out, but that one area.
That's where he going.
But the only thing about it is the one area is a big area.
That's not a big area, though.
That's not a big area. That's not a big area for you.
But if she's for you, you can teach her to please
or you can,
you
you
how
can
you
teach your
want
girls.
to be.
Exactly.
Like,
Let's open up the floor.
Like, you can... Yeah, true, of course, you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be, you know, first line of offense, you know what I'm saying? Is, hey, try this, you know what I'm saying? Hey, do it this way, you know what I'm saying? But say, like, forever, like, the wrong way is a long time. Because man,
it is important. That's how most niggas feel.
He just said she ain't never take. She ain't.
It's just like now you know here. Not even just so to say myself, because I mean, say every time, say I'm running down through there every time. Like, but you know what I'm saying? But just like forever is a long time for something like a thorn in your foot. How long will you gonna walk with a thorn in your foot?
You said something real.
Like, how long will you finna walk and do that 100
how long do you give her to learn your ways?
I mean, y'all gotta have that conversation as a relationship.
Communication.
Listen.
I disagree.
But as a man, you gotta be open to hearing. Cause look, we got egos.
Hold on,
most men got egos. So as a man, if your girl be like, well, hey, I ain't really like that. Can you do it like this? Most men got egos and gonna feel like, oh, she talking shit about, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't doing it right.
But you kind of gotta be. But that's where you gotta have that. Y'all gotta have that understanding. Like,
I'm Aquarius too.
I'm gonna do it like this. You know what I'm saying? Most dudes ain't trying to hear. I mean,
most dudes ain't trying to hear being instructed. Most dudes don't really want to take time. A lot of dudes probably don't want to take time on this shit.
Check this. Hold on. Check this. So we talking. We kings and queens. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So I get what we saying on that level, cause that's how we, ego, process and everything. But I feel like on some G shit, like if we some kings and we got a queen and we friends, we best homies. Sex is a part of a lifestyle. It shouldn't be a part of the everything that we need to do for the rest of our life, because at 80 years old, at 60, I'm trying to figure out how to play tennis with my wife, or figure out how to ski with her, besides make a sex thing about it, because then we make it about sex. Because, I mean, we'll be realistic. Porn can help us with all that. We can find all the moves, say, baby, do this, I want you to do this shit. Teachable, right? But, if you find that homie, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sex won't really be a problem, because you be like, babe, you ain't hitting it right, but we'll figure it out. You still ain't hitting it right, but I accept that shit. I'm going to treat her like
that's
equal
real
homie.
shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, this woman is everything. Yeah.
Just like Mr. E said a second ago, you know what I'm saying? Here, he's not used to strong woman numbers, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not used to having, like, say that vibe not right. You know what I'm saying? Like, to say that vibe, like, she has what we...
But what else could she be good at besides sex at the end of the day? We making it like I gotta get my nut. That's what we all want. We want the best nuts we can get out of a woman, and we realistically talking. I ain't saying it's not real niggas. When we say it ain't good sex, we like, okay, why it ain't good sex? Because it ain't making me hit that nut. I can't do this. I ain't seen this. I want this, but you ain't giving me that. So we making it all about that. Yeah. But then we like, what about the other shit?
A second ago, forever is a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not forever.
That's a strong point.
That's why I just said forever is a long time.
Forever,
like, I mean,
to get to the forever, you have to go through a phase of the dating. So you knew before you got to the forever that she was like that. So why you...
It's thrown. See,
let me say this. I don't think that that's... The only reason I don't think that that's valid is because how many times have we been in a relationship and we discover something a year, 2 years, 3 years later?
But people change every day. I don't know what
that's after learning each other, though. That's after learning each other, though. If you in one of them relationships where the other person ain't trying to learn you like you trying to learn more.
That exists.
Yeah, that
exists.
But then just like here, not even being, an ass about it, but just being 100 though, like at some point in life, God done had the nigga like, no, he ain't gonna work. Like, no, he ain't.
Well, first of all, I don't even. Forgive me, bro. Forgive me.
Yes, sir.
Well, this is what I was gonna say. I don't even know what we talking about this, cause women is the same way. Like,
that's what I'm just saying, bro.
Certain time, you only got a certain time window, and not every woman. No. Not every woman. Hold on, let me say this. Not every woman. But I guarantee you, we take a poll right now, you only got a certain time window for that woman not to be satisfied before her eyes are gonna start
Well, let me
wandering.
say this. Let me say this because I have been in this situation.
Right.
I have been with somebody and he wasn't satisfying, so I actually eliminated that and started paying attention to the other stuff that he was doing. So when he became So when he became not satisfying other areas, not because it wasn't all about the sex stuff. So when I actually paid attention and realized he wasn't, doing, it played like a big part.
So let me say this. The reason why I asked you, are y'all still together, is because for whatever reason, y'all broke up. And sometimes sex is the difference between staying and having long suffering or being able to tolerate something and saying, I'm going to call it a day.
Yeah, no, not for me.
But then you gotta ask yourself, what do you really want though? You gotta ask yourself, what do you really want? If you just want that to be a good 60% of y'all's foundation build, because she good, like not saying you, but she's good at this, good at that. But then when that falls, I know people that's been married for over 60, 80 years. Right. And they look like brother and sister in a weird way.
All right, so check this y'all. Before we end, we need to do our little game. All right, so 2 truths and 1 lie. Basically, you're telling us,
tell 2 truths and 1 lie about yourself, and we gotta guess what's the lie.
What's the lie?
Yeah.
And then speak on it is whatever you feel that needs to be spoke about.
Okay.
The floor is yours. The floor is yours.
Okay.
Hey, we can't switch.
You know what? We don't
what do y'all want to pull? Oh, y'all too.
We don't even need this one.
I mean, we really want y'all to pull another time.
Nah, we'll put another time after that. But you don't need this one.
I was thinking we get you another one pull. You might be in a whole nother situation.
Okay.
I might want to get
We'll look back at it again like you said something different.
Same thing. All right. So 2 truths and 1 lie.
Oh, y'all got right on the spot?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Mr. E, if you guess the lie, he gotta take a shot. If you guess incorrectly, you gotta take a shot.
Oh shit.
Yep. And it's on y'all. We ain't gotta guess it.
Okay.
This y'all, brothers.
All right.
Okay.
I think that if I guess the lie, then he gonna lie and say it ain't the lie.
I got 2. I got 1
He
more.
can tell you what the real truth, or the lie, whatever it is.
Wait, I gotta tell her, but I gotta tell y'all how it was.
No. Just say.
Just say that loud.
Right now.
Just say that loud, and then I gotta try to figure out which one is a lie out of the 3 things that you said.
Alright. I boosted liquor for a year. I walked in a gay club, strip club, a gay strip club, and I robbed a restaurant.
Let me get the shot ready.
Okay, say the first one again. Okay, you used to boost liquor.
I used to I boosted liquor for a year.
Uh-huh.
I walked in the gay strip club.
Uh-huh.
And I robbed the restaurant.
I'm gonna go with the lie is you walked in a gay strip club. Okay.
That was an accident.
I kind of figured.
Oh, wait, let me make sure I let the motherfuckers know what that is, right? I was dating a chick, and her cousins are gay, but I was big on karaoke back then when we was dating. So she sent me shut the hell up. She sent me this address to go over there. I didn't know anything about the neighborhood at the time, so it was over in that area, over Oakland. And when I went to the Google picture, I saw that this was a spot, but it was dark, so I just walked in. So when I walked in, the man gave me the true story. He gave me the. He's like, you go in and gave me back my ID. I walked in, and I didn't even get from that door to that door. And I saw some white boys on the poles with older white men. Never gonna forget that shit, because I was like, what the fuck you got me going? I want to go karaoke, but I went into the wrong spot, because it was right next, but I went with the Google picture, so I ain't on that funny shit, but that shit was that shit was funny as fuck when I came back. He like, why you leaving? I'm like, nigga, I ain't supposed to be in here.
They looking at you. Come back.
No, I'm telling you, it was a tunnel down, and all I saw was
They saw chocolate piece of cake.
Want it in.
Better go to Kroger's.
Not wanted it.
Want it in. Need it in.
Is it a certain time or way I'm supposed to do this?
No, just don't.
I really want to get like 3 more rounds.
Another 2, right?
Oh, if that's the case, you need to be pulling another look.
Yep.
Okay.
But no, you want to speak on, so we're gonna end it with you speaking on it.
Yeah, I ain't even thought about what I want to speak on. It's so much.
You want to pull another? Yeah. Let's let you pull another.
I mean, it gotta be something we talking about.
Why he
can't do this?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do.
I'm doing 2 truths in the 1 lie.
Yeah.
You right. And you gotta take.
Okay.
Oh, you don't. You might not.
Yeah, I know I'm good enough.
Okay.
So give me about 15 seconds to think of it. 2 truths, 1 lie.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's 1 with that. 2 with that. 3.
See, y'all can't even think. Hit it again.
Really? Y'all both?
Twerk.
I'm high as hell.
Spitting all over the place.
Man, I be bossed that way. See, I tell all right.
Speak out.
You know, all right.
All right. 2
Give them 2.
2 truths, 1 lie.
All right.
I ain't gonna need one.
You ain't gonna need the cup.
We gonna see. I ain't gonna need it.
Alright. In my lifetime, I sold Reggie. I sold Pop. I sold Exotic. We talking about weed.
That's 3?
That's 3.
No, he said
That's 3. In my lifetime, I sold I'll say it again. In my lifetime, I sold Reggie. I sold Pop. I sold Exotic.
I know you sold Reggie.
Okay. That's absolutely wrong. Don't give him a shot. That's absolutely wrong. I had never touched no weed before Pop. Go on, take you one.
There you go.
I had never touched weed before Pop.
For real?
Yep, I used to get it in the West. That was the first time I ever touched weed. The first time I ever touched weed. I thought you were going to get it right, too. I thought you were going to get it right.
Well, you in Holly Hill, somebody gonna want that Reggie.
Yeah. When Pop came, Reggie was $400 a pound.
You never saw Reggie.
Never. He's an actor and a comedian. He's an actor and a
No
comedian.
Reggie, just Orvin Redenbacher.
But say, don't get it fucked up. Don't get it fucked up. I would have. You know what I'm saying? But that Pop was doing so good.
Well, he sold Exotic and he sold Pop.
I did Reggie.
Thanks to
Reggie,
Shay
baby.
Tree that we over here at Exotic Pop. You feel me?
Shout out to Zilla, man. Shout out to my boy Tony, man.
I've been drinking. Let me tell y'all how good.
Man,
Look, let me just go plug this in real quick. Cause see, my Kool-Aid go hard in the mud. You hear me?
Man.
But Zilla, Tom, my bro, say, T. I'm almost done with. I need a whole case. Whole case. Shout out to Beezy.
I got Beezy.
Yellow bees.
Beezy. This is ooh.
Yeah, it's hidden.
Yeah.
Hidden.
This is good.
Hidden.
And Beezy Berry.
I'm gonna have to try. I'm gonna try.
Yeah, don't get you something good. We need to see. We need to see. Mr. E. Exotic Pop.
What you gonna call your Exotic Pop?
Yeah, what would you call it?
I ain't gonna. That's number 2. That's number 2.
He gonna be on there with that haircut just like that.
That's number 2. Boom.
Oh my god.
With them shades on too, boy.
Shades on.
Them them shades on, my
What
boy.
what you call it though?
I don't know. I wanna do a liquor. You know, I want to do a cognac.
Exotic liquor?
E. Diddy.
I'm just saying if I'm saying
He said E. Diddy.
Oh, Lord.
A very rare cognac.
What you call your exotic pop?
Oh man, I don't know. I wouldn't even know, man. I wouldn't know what to call my shit. I'd say some shit.
Lamar. Lamar wine cooler.
Well, I got to be the wine cooler. I want the hand drink. I want the Ciroc type.
You want? You want an expensive liquor. Is that why you walked in the strip club? Tell the truth.
Nah.
Well, I'm hurt. Might as well get a drink. Talk about Google.
Y'all.
Talk about Google Maps.
Walk in the wrong club.
You would walk in the wrong club if you walk in the straight club.
Oh Lord. Y'all. Look, oh my God. Y'all have
and they gonna ask us on set, y'all wanna go to the strip club? Hell nah, we know what you trying to. Hell nah.
Y'all going to the other side.
Hell nah.
So this your opportunity to plug in, you know, give us y'all social media handles and let us know where to catch what you have going on at.
How people can be in y'all business and keep up with y'all. Thanks.
Oh shoot, man. Shoot. Look me up at Lamar Straight. Lamar Straight, STRAIT. I'm working on an album with this young man right here. We just finished a single a few weeks ago called The Deal, maybe a month ago.
We jamming too.
And
that more to go.
Working on a whole nother process called end scenes for actors. So that's for a lot of actors to get on stage and hit their monologue. So that's something that's gonna be dear to me to do. To give back to the city because I went to KD. I went and graduated, so my acting leverage is a little bit different. When I went to LA, we studied there, so it's a little bit different to see talent that hit me up all the time and like, hey, I need coaching with this. I'm like, well, I can't coach all y'all, so we can get to
talk that shit, man.
No, because I'm busy, but it's like, I'm putting out product, my brand, Mind Control. This is another brand, Dad Nation, for all the fathers out there. So it's it's a lot of work I'm putting in. Did 4 years. So yeah, Father's Day every day.
Tap in
every day. We just don't get the opportunity.
Well, I celebrate the men in my life. I let all them know.
Oh, that's cool. Because you know what? A lot of women don't. A lot of women don't.
Yeah, we out here. So not saying you don't, but we out here, man. And what's going on in this country with us out there, just happening in Plano with the young kid. Just we gotta be kings. So we get looked at different when we. Yeah, but I ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah.
Again, Lamar Straight. I am Lamar Straight on Instagram and Facebook. Lamar Straight. So we got the Carter High movie, So Savage, Issues of the Healing Hearts, and then Triple D, of course. So we putting in some serious work. I just gotta keep my boy fresh and some clothes. And whoever else wants some Mind Control.
We do. We definitely need it. And brother.
And I will say I got some Mind Control gear too, man. It's really fly. So y'all definitely scoop that. It's very innovative, very fly. My boy, and they don't be shit generic about it.
Yeah.
So man, y'all definitely scoop that. I'm mostly active on Instagram. I got a Twitter, I got a Facebook, but I mostly be active on IG. And that's Director Mr. E. Director _Mr. MISTA_E. So that's my Instagram. And y'all do me a favor, man. Go look at the trailer. We need the numbers.
Look at the first one too.
Yeah. And let me say this. No matter how good of a performance the cast put on, we can't do it without the city. You know what I'm saying? No matter how good the script is, no matter how dope the production is, the production value, it can be crystal clear. But at the end of the day, it won't go anywhere unless the city push it. You know what I'm saying? And if we say that we want something, then, if we want to be recognized nationally, then we got to make some noise. You know what I'm saying? Because they're always looking for movements that got traction. So we need to trash it, y'all. Do me a favor, look at the YouTube 3, 4, 5 times.
Yeah,
you know what
y'all
I'm saying?
heard that.
So
Support
way,
is free.
Yes,
so that way
free.
when I sit at the table with these white folks, I got some leverage.
You got leverage.
Yeah,
That's big facts. We gonna tap in. We gonna make sure we do that, you guys.
Run them numbers up.
And let me say this: the cast, they deserve it. They really. We worked real hard, my boy. Real hard. I'm talking about work through tragedy, work through having a bad day.
Man,
and
5 deaths, man.
Yeah. Man.
6 a.m. in the morning.
And long live on 3. Long live DJ Dip. Man.
Long live the 3 brothers that were slain in AOD that night.
Straight up.
Yeah.
And I mean, the bottom line is, like, the cast, they deserve it. You know what I'm saying? They deserve for the city to get behind us and really push the agenda. They did a great job.
Shout out to Jamal for the hard monitoring, making sure we on top of our
He joking again. He joking.
No. He was that guy on the set that was like, no, he can't do that. That was that guy.
Shout out to my bro Jamal.
Shout out to Jamal.
He mean like well. That. He mean all good.
He mean well. And let me tell you something. But I'm gonna tell you something. Jamal was one of the ones. If anybody stayed back, you know, if anybody stayed while we was doing stuff, it was him. And shout out to him. But shout out to the whole cast and crew, man. Thank y'all for even giving me a shot. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, like I say, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. And let me go ahead and tag this in before we get out, you guys. Exotic Pop DFW community event is Sunday, March 21st. It's hosted by Blue Ski Blue and 97.9 The Big P Skills from 2 to 6 p.m. DJ Johnny Rip in the mix. So y'all make sure y'all tap in and join us on March 21st. Yes. So,
wake up, get up, stretch my legs, eat some breakfast, milk and eggs, brush my teeth up, wash my face, throw my clothes on, start my day. Wake up, I can smell the smoke from the bacon. Let's go, see the sun shining from the